Belle was put to the test to see if she was a good dog, and she proved that she was. But when little Poochie got picked on by the police, Belle got angry and went right to the rescue. This only caused more trouble, and Sebastian thought that he was going to be arrested for sure. He was all set to run, but in all the excitement, Sarah fainted and fell ill once again. Sebastian didn't know what to do. Should he go, or should he stay with his new friend? Oh, you're still here. Detective Garcia will return. You'd better leave. On second thought, Miss Sarah would really miss you if you were to disappear right now. Would you consider staying? She really needs your friendship now.
We've already decided to stay.
What?
We've decided we should stay right here until Sarah gets finally better.
Oh, really? Is that right? Oh, but we can't let them find you. Quick, come this way. Now, Sebastian, we can't let anyone suspect that you're still here, especially Sarah's father. And please tell your dog she must be perfectly quiet.
Do you understand, Belle? Okay, let's go.
Oh, where are you going?
Up to Sarah's room.
But Mr. Albert is upstairs right now. I know he'll discover you immediately.
Huh? But I'm worried about Sarah. Papa.
Sarah, I'm here with you.
Where are Sebastian and Belle?
Do you really feel so strongly towards the two of them?
Yes, and I really believe we were all meant to be true friends. Daddy, please try to help them.
Sweetheart, don't worry about them too much. They'll be just fine, I promise you that. Now try to get better.
Daddy.
Here.
Oh, thank you.
You guys look pretty hungry yourselves. So eat as much as you want.
Belle, Poochie, eat up. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Are you there, Maria?
It's Robert. Just a minute. You've got to hurry and hide. Quick.
But where?
A barrel. Yes, let's put you inside an empty barrel.
Huh?
Oh, you can finish eating later.
Okay, if you say so.
Hurry, get in here.
It stinks.
Maria, are you in there? Maria?
Yes, okay. Hurry up, get in there.
Wait a minute. Let's get Poochie. Poochie!
Now don't come out until you hear me knocking on the barrel.
I understand.
Maria, I'm famished. Can I please have something to eat?
Huh? Oh!
Oh, this really looks delicious. Did you make it?
Why, no, it's huh? Oh, Of course I made it, especially for you, Robert. I thought you probably would be hungry by now, so I prepared it in advance. So, have a seat.
How very nice of you.
Just again then, Robert. Would you care for a glass of wine?
That's not fair. Maria was saving that food for me, and I'm hungry. Stop it, that tickles.
A little more wine?
Oh, this is terrific.
How about another one?
I've got to slow down.
Well, I'm very busy with Miss Sarah. You've got to drink fast.
This is good wine. Could I have another glass of it?
No, I'm busy.
What are you so nervous about?
Nothing.
Now, you're not hiding a secret sweetheart from me, are you?
You can't be serious, Robert.
Well, you are acting very strangely.
Oh. Can I come out now, Maria?
What? It's that runaway boy.
I let him stay. He was so worried about Miss Sarah and...
You know that Mr. Albert will be very upset.
But they mean so well. Please keep our little secret between us.
Huh? I can also tell that this dog isn't a dangerous one. You know you can always count on me.
Thank you so much, Robert.
Maria!
Oh, it's Mr. Albert. You've got to hide quick.
Any word on Dr. Carlos?
Oh, sir, you must be so worried.
Where is that Detective Garcia?
How is Miss Sarah doing?
I suppose she's all right. But what about her next attack? That barrel spoke.
Oh, it's probably your imagination. Beryl can't speak, you know that.
Don't tell me you've been hiding that boy and his 2 dogs in there.
But, sir, they ran away a long time ago.
Let's be sure.
That's Detective Garcia. He must have brought Dr. Carlos back with him.
Where's Dr. Carlos?
Well, he's not exactly available right now.
Not available? Why not?
Well, Dr. Carlos left this morning for Mount Laredo on a long fishing trip.
A long fishing trip?
Why don't you just send Robert into the next town to look for another doctor?
No. Dr. Carlos is the only one who's ever treated my Sarah for her special illness. I beg of you, would you please go to Mount Laredo and fetch him? Please.
Are you asking me to go?
Hmm.
Sorry, but I've got to finish apprehending those 2 dangerous criminals that got away.
I understand what you're telling me, but isn't it also your duty to try and save a young girl's life?
But, Mr. Albert, that village is very far away, and we wouldn't even know where he is when we got up to those mountains.
Perhaps you can use some of your special detective skills to help you.
Yeah.
You can come out now. Is something wrong?
That sure was a terrible smell.
Come with me, and I'll get you a glass of water.
Did I hear he was on Mount Laredo?
On a fishing trip. Mr. Albert sent those detectives, but I wonder if they'll be able to find him up there in those mountains.
We can go and look for him.
Eh? You mean the 3 of you?
I know everything about those mountains. I've helped lots of people who were lost, so this would be really easy for me. Of course, Grandpa was always with me back then. But Belle has a really good hunting nose. I'll bet she'll find the doctor right away.
If you leave the safety of this house, Detective Garcia will find you immediately.
We'll be fine. Sarah helped us once, you know, so now it's our turn to help her out.
Oh, it's so nice of you to help.
Hey, it's that hoodlum. There, Martin, let's catch him.
Yes, sir. Stop!
Wait a minute. First, we want to help you find Dr. Carlos.
No, first we're going to have to arrest you.
We can talk about that later. It's more important that we find Dr. Carlos.
Hold it! Are you trying to give orders to the best detective in Spain?
Detective Garcia.
Mr. Albert.
I think you should listen to what he has to say.
Yes, but there...
I understand that your duty to the law comes first. But the boy claims they're going to help find Dr. Carlos and bring him back for my sick daughter, Sarah. I'm very grateful for their help. And if you want to arrest them, you can do so easily after they bring the doctor back to us.
But, Mr. Albert...
I would appreciate it.
Come, let's go!
Why, you little... How did you get in?
I'm counting on you. You must take this message to Dr. Carlos.
Yes, certainly.
Upstairs, Sarah lies ill, in need of medical attention.
This is fast. Nice.
It's a shame I can't arrest these internationally wanted criminals.
Yes, it's a shame.
You should slow down, sir.
Huh? What? You rotten kid, you can't tell the best detective in Spain how to drive and expect to get away with it.
Oh, look out!
Oh, get me out of here! What is it?
That might be Dr. Carlos's car under that tree.
I knew that. I suspect this must be Dr. Carlos's car.
Dr. Carlos must have gone this way.
Of course, I knew that. Men first.
Let's go, Belle.
What? Don't you dare try to run away.
I'm not. Don't you know that you should never break a promise that you've made? Don't worry. I'll be back when we find Dr. Carlos.
Hold it right there.
Belle, did you find a good shortcut to take?
Wait for me. Wait for me.
You'd be better off if you waited down there.
No, never Garcia, the best detective in the world, will risk his life and travel anywhere, anyhow, to capture criminals.
We'll see you later.
Come back here. I'll make it, yes.
Detective Garcia, please let go.
I can't let go. I'll fall off the mountains if I do.
But we'll both fall if you keep holding on to me like this.
We're a team. If we fall together. Just hold on and don't let go.
Let go.
Stop crying, Martin. Stop.
Don't move around so much.
Stop it! I can't be saved by criminals. I've got my pride. Stop right there. Don't make a move.
Stop jiggling around, Detective.
Be quiet. We'll go as a team together. Do you hear me?
Help me.
Don't disgrace my honor.
Help me.
Don't help us. Don't you dare help us. Don't you.
Now you know why I told you not to come. Come on, let's go, Belle.
Wait, I'm going to.
Are you going with us?
Detective Garcia is a very determined man. Oh,
Are you all right?
I must have hurt my back.
You really shouldn't go up the mountains with us.
Then here. Come and take this. It's a message from Mr. Albert. Dr. Carlos won't believe your story without the note.
Thank you.
Just wait 1 minute. If you don't come back before sunset, I'll have every policeman in this territory after you and that dog of yours. Hear me? Oh, wow. Oh.
I'm doing this for Sarah, I promise you. Come on, Belle.
Remember, if you run away, it'll only make your crime worse. Ow, ouch.
Back at the Albert home, Sarah is still not doing well.
Belle. Sebastian.
Don't worry, honey. Your daddy's right here.
Sebastian and Belle, are they all right?
Mm-hmm. They said they're very good at searching for people. They'll be back from Mount Laredo as soon as they find Dr. Carlos.
He told me he grew up in the mountains. I'd love to see his home and his friends one day.
You just concentrate on getting well. I promise you we'll go to those mountains and any other place you want to go. You just name the place and we'll travel there. There are so many beautiful places.
That sounds nice. It would be fun if Sebastian and Belle could come along too.
Just try to get some rest now. The doctor will be here soon.
Way up in the mountains, Belle and Sebastian are making their way through difficult terrain.
Well, the doctor can't be fishing in this rapid stream. He must be up above somewhere, where it's gentler. Well, which way? Oh, Poochie, we're not trying to find fish. We're trying to find Dr. Carlos. That's right. We'll be sure to find Dr. Carlos wherever there's lots of fish. Huh? That's it. Fish go near these weeds, so Dr. Carlos must be at the source of the river. Dr. Carlos! Dr. Carlos! Dr. Carlos! We have to hurry and bring Dr. Carlos to Sarah, or else she'll never get better. Oh, Daddy.
Sarah, Dr. Carlos will be arriving any minute, Sarah. Let's all try to be patient.
As Sarah lay ill, a distraught Mr. Albert checks outside for news of any progress.
Robert?
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
Any news to report?
No, none whatsoever, sir.
I want you to get more people to assist with the search. They should all start looking everywhere imaginable.
Fine. I'll take care of it.
Belle, he isn't here either. What should we do? The sun's almost setting.
Down below, 2 policemen are losing their patience.
So why haven't they come back here yet?
Well,
They're probably far away by now.
no. They promised they were going to help Miss Sarah, and I now believe they're eventually going to come back.
Well, as soon as they do come back here, I'm going to arrest them. I'll be awarded a medal for capturing these 2 internationally wanted criminals.
What have you found, Belle? Do you smell anything? Belle! You're right. Dr. Carlos must be fishing at the lake at the top of those falls. get up to the top so that I can bring Dr. Carlos to Sarah.
What lay before them was the most peaceful, beautiful spot they had ever seen.
Dr. Carlos! Doctor! Oh, Doctor! Dr. Carlos! Hey, Dr. Carlos! Dr. Carlos, listen, Sarah's very, very sick.
Please, be quiet. Don't you know that you're disturbing all the fish around here?
Who cares? Who cares about the fish? We have to care about Sarah now.
Just pull it in. Yes.
Please listen to me.
Now I've lost it forever. All because you couldn't stand still for one moment. Hey, have we met before? How do you know who I am?
Dr. Carlos, Sarah's very sick.
Sarah? You mean Albert's young daughter?
Yes. Look here.
It's signed by Mr. Albert.
I promised I'd bring you back before sunset, so we've really got to hurry. Come on, let's go, Dr. Carlos. Hurry, please.
Now, wait a minute. It took me a whole day of hiking to walk up here around the mountain, and it'll take me one whole day to get back down. So just think about that.
That's okay. If you went down the falls, you could easily make it before sunset.
What do you mean, the falls? That's ridiculous. Nobody in their right mind would go down the waterfalls.
You can do it. Please, Doctor. Try. You've got to try so you can help Sarah.
Well, what can I possibly do? You see how heavy I am? How can I go climbing down some waterfall, huh?
Just leave it up to me, Dr. Carlos.
Yes, but...
I have a great idea. You too, Belle?
Sebastian had fulfilled the first part of his promise. He had found Dr. Carlos. Now he had to get him down the steep, slippery rock walls of the dangerous waterfall. He knew he could do it somehow, even though it seemed impossible. He didn't even think of the police waiting for him below. His only thought was of his promise to Sarah.